What's going on, SLM viewers? The DarkEwan45
and Cahawk09 here.
And we are bringing you... stop hitting that. They'll see it. Anyway, this was a Pokemon Showdown match, and...
I was just battling along and trying to test out one of my teams that I like, and then we realized that we really wanted to record it, so we...
This right here was a good-ass battle, and we'd love to be talking about it, except that this thing doesn't run any slower than fast, and is kind of a bitch.
And we can't pause it. So let's go back to the beginning.
Okay, looking at... Okay, stop. We'll just don't mind the stuff in the middle. We're really going to try and work through this. Bear with us.
Scarftar, Skarm, Ferrothorn, Heatran, Jellicent, and Genesect. So, seeing that he was going to lead off with Politoed, we started off with Genesect.
As you can see here.
And seeing as we got the download booster attack, we knew it was especially defensive, and he didn't want to take a T-Bolt to the face, so we knew he'd switch out, so we went for the U-turn.
And then we're going to go out in Jellicent because that can obviously take on a Gliscor the best, as he does indeed go for the Toxic Orb. Now, knowing that he's probably going to switch out, we can go for a Skull, get some decent damage. Crit! A Politoed, not get the burn though. So
wish it was the burn, it would help much later, but oh well.
But we know that the best thing he can do is Hidden Power Grass or Electric, and that's not going to do shit, so we can go for a Recover, and then go for a Toxic.
And it sucks because Toxic is Toxic Orb.
But, looking at our team, the thing that's going to be asleep is Jellicent, and then we can just straight switch into Skarm, because Skarm is going to completely wall this bitch. If he goes for Focus Punch, we can immediately Whirlwind him out. That's the plan.
But he goes for Stone Edge, but we still knew that with that sub up, Whirlwind good.
Yep. So anyway, we drag out his thing. I figured he'd set up Toxic Spikes, but he doesn't, so Starmie comes out. This is turning into bullshit on chips. Okay, Skarm was in. He had Tentacruel in. I figured he'd set up Toxic Spikes, so I said, let's switch to T-Tar, because we can also Earthquake.
And either way, we wanted the sand.
Yep, but then he switches to Starmie. And Starmie is not good because Starmie can go for Surf, Starmie can go for whatever he wants to do, and bear with us. You're going to be seeing a lot of replay. We're very giggly right now, just bear with us. We're going to go swim in like 10 minutes as soon as this thing's done. But it's a long-ass game. Anyway, Stone Edge hits, Whirlwind hits.
We'll try not to reset it again.
Yeah, we're going to try and just go from here. Anyway, okay, here's the play. He goes into Skarm on Starmie on Skarm, shows us he's most likely got Thunderbolt, and we can go into T-Tar. Go.
Okay, so not wanting to get a Hydro Pump to the face, we switched to Surf to the face. We switched to Pharaoh, which can take it best. And do we take Rocks or let Leech Seed?
We go for Rocks here because we know that he's probably going to switch into something, and we can just go for Stealth Rocks. Now
that it can't do shit to us because Jellicent's asleep, Terrible away. And
it does 78 freaking %, which is ridiculously amazing. So we're going to get a little bit greedy and go for another one as he goes into Gliscor.
Which it walls, but oh well.
Actually, holy crap, it doesn't wall it that well. Look at that damage. That is beautiful.
But anyway, he has Roost.
He has Roost as we go for another.
Why did Gliscor get Roost?
It's such a bitch. Anyway, now he goes for Earthquake. We see that it's 20%, which is going to be crucial later as we get up our Leech Seed, which is helpful. We've also got Shed Shell. That's why you're not seeing leftovers. But anyway, we're going to switch out here.
Because of Magnezone and...
No, we're not.
Impact...
We predicted the Roost there to go for the super effective Power Whip, but it still hits that thing like a bitch.
And all this team would not like a Power Whip, including the Breloom, which is that low health at this point. So
and nothing would like a Leech Seed. So anyway, yeah. So Tentacruel comes in as we go for double switch out to Jellicent, figuring that we can start. Yeah. So anyway, now Jellicent's in. I see he's going to say free layer of Toxic Spike, so we can go into T-Tar, and yeah. So now he's going to fake us out.
We wanted to go for Earthquake, but figured he'd switch into Gliscor, so we go for the Stone Edge and get a Scald to the face.
Which isn't nice, but we do miss the Stone Edge, which does matter because this thing is still at high HP, but we can go into Ferrothorn and predict the Rapid Spin. Oh my god, this part was beautiful. Just watch this. This is like majesty at work. And
Until there's a Toxic Spikes, I'm happy with because that means that T-Tar won't get hurt as much if it's just switching around as a Scarftar.
And this part was beautiful, and I claim honestly, I'm sorry, this is Chris's video, but I do claim full credit for this. This was like, oh my god. So anyway, he goes for Rapid Spin, and I know he's going to want to get rid of the rock, so we can go for Leech Seed. Now, what he's going to do here is he's going to go for the Rapid Spin again, because he can't give us health back. He can't do that. He sees we don't have lefties. So he's going to go for another Rapid Spin. But what we can do is we can set up another layer of Leech Seed. What is going on? Now he's at even lower health, thanks to Sandstorm, and this is just turning into a beautiful, beautiful thing, and I claim full responsibility for it. Anyway.
Power Whip does not take out.
And he lives on 1% and then gets back up to 14. Now, he's easily going to be able to get back to the range where he's going to be able to get up a Surf.
Yeah, expecting the dry ball on his... There we go, okay.
Yeah.
Now I'm back where we were.
Okay. Whew.
Is this when we expect that... Oh, at least he missed. That
we
really
expect that
later.
Earthquake would kill, but it didn't.
And we were hoping that at least he would help so much, but oh well.
Anyway, now we can go into the MVP of the match, Genesect.
And we knew that with that special attack boost, nothing on his team would take an Ice Beam except him well, but we don't really care, so we switch into Scar because it can wall him all day. He switches again into Gliscor, and we're like, clap.
Now we need Spikes damage, and he's going to taunt us, which isn't great. If we had gotten up 2 layers of Spikes, Tentacle would have died on switch in, and he wouldn't have had a Rapid Spinner unless his Starmie was.
Because with Baragone, we can't have Rocks, and we can't have Spikes with taunting, so we know that the Toxic Spikes won't happen on him with it being asleep, so we don't care.
Anyway, went to Jellicent because Gliscor can't touch Jellicent, then he goes to Starmie on our switch as we stay in, and then he goes for a Recover and a Surf to take him out.
But we were farming Scarm at that point anyway.
Yeah, we didn't need Scarm. We go back into Genesect.
And we get the boost.
We get the special attack boost, but I know it's not going to kill, so we can just go for a Bug Buzz. If he does stay in, that will kill, and it'll hit pretty much anything on his team.
And for some reason he goes into Vaporeon, which we don't understand, but it does anyway.
He bothers his Vaporeon, and now he's probably thinking we're Spexed. So he's going to go into Gliscor, but we're Choice Scarf, which is beautiful. But we're going to go into Jellicent because it can't get Toxic. That's the entire point of Jellicent being asleep. And yeah, so anyway, we take that Earthquake like nothing. He's going to go into Breloom, and there's nothing we can do about him getting up to the range where he can make a sub. So he does make a sub, but we do get the first turn Wake here with the Spore and just get off a Shadow Ball, and that was beautiful. So now he's going to Respore. So here's another work of wonder. We're going to switch to T-Tar to get Toxic
so
and
that the Spore doesn't hit.
The Spore. Hell to the freaking yeah. Now we have no idea what he's going to do.
So we were confused. Maybe Pursuit could not kill it at 20%, so we couldn't do that even though it was probably switching out, so we went for the Stealth in Stone Edge to hit that stupid
Gliscor. And it actually did a decent chunk. So we're going to switch out to Heatran.
Because it's on a balloon and we knew it was going to Earthquake, so it was just beautiful.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So now we're on an Earthquake. I haven't seen...
What the fuck U-turn, but it pops the balloon.
Yeah, I hadn't seen a single thing on his set that said he could pop the balloon. So
but we knew that he was going to switch into some grass type and take a Hidden Power Grass to the face, because nobody expects Hidden Power Grass on a Heatran, and we knew that if he switched, he couldn't switch into what's it called, Breloom, because of Magma Storm.
Yep. Okay. So, well, okay, we're going by this little thing down over here. So, anyway, Heatran's in on his Starmie. His Starmie's at low health. What I want him to do is to kill us with a Surf. That was the plan, for him to kill us with a Surf. But because Sandstorm's up, we live a Surf and kill him with the Hidden Power Grass, which means he gets up his Politoed in his rain for free. So, knowing that he's probably going to go for a Water move.
We went for... Yeah, were we?
Right here.
Okay. We said T-Tar, he kills T-Tar, which we were fine with, so we send out Genesect. Hope to get the special attack boost, but since his Politoed is still in, we get the attack boost. So since we really want the special attack boost to finish this game off, we use the U-turn, use the attack boost, switch out back into Heatran to let it fodder off, because he's switching into Gliscor. He kills Gliscor, kills Heatran with an Earthquake, which we're fine with at this point, but that gives us the...
And we can go into Genesect and get the special attack boost, and this pretty much spells GG. So, Ice Beam happens, we kill the Gliscor, and he brings out Politoed. Now, we're not sure if we can kill Politoed at this
point.
But
we're hoping that it won't kill me, but it doesn't kill him. We're a little worried. Rain Boosted Surf does not kill.
Showing that he is indeed Scarf and not Specs. If he was Specs, I would have cried, but he was Scarfed, and it worked, and
so
he
honestly,
didn't win.
Being stuck into Surf, Jellicent would have just had some fun healing up and then killing it.
Which is why he switched out to Breloom.
Okay, and that's why Ice Beam
because he figured we'd switch out to Jellicent.
Makes
but
sense.
There was no point in doing that. But we do kill Breloom with the Ice Beam and then easily outspeed his Politoed just in case he was thinking it was some kind of weird Spirit tie. But yeah, then our rating goes up a whole shit ton.
So yeah, that was fun.
So yeah.
Oh yeah, that was my first battle in here.
That was your first Showdown battle. It was a 51 turn Showdown battle. If we had been putting this at like normal speed on the replay viewer, that would have been like this
so
would
much
have
easier
been
to talk.
A, it would have been so much easier to talk. B, it would have been 20 minutes long. But anyway, hope you guys were able to follow this random ass battle.
And if not, it was fun anyway. Hope you enjoyed.
Yeah, feel free to do the outro. This is your video.
Anyway, I will try to post some more onto here later. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll even start my own channel up. And peace out, guys.